It's your girl Leslie, and today I'm going to read chapter 20 and probably chapter 1 if I can of A Box of Kittens, Black Butler Cat Text Modern Reader. I'm so sorry. I have not read this book since like 1 month. I am so sorry. I've been paying attention to posting other things, so I'm going to go and post this now since why not? There will be music in the background, but I will put music in while I edit this in the background, like a little bit nice and peaceful, so we can be a little bit more calm while I read. So anyways, I'm going to keep this music on because to calm down my dog a little bit, because he's just like a crack kid behind me right here. But anyway, I do have some announcements at the end, so please stay tuned. Anyways, chapter 20. I said, "You're a sweet young thing. Why do you do this to yourself?" Oh, guys, by the way, I do not sing, so I shall skip the singing part. You guys can pause the video and read it if you want. I will start moving the reading to another side so you guys can see it, and it will be a little bit more closer next video, so please don't be less confused. And then there you go. I cannot sing at all. So yeah. And then after singing all of this, basically it's all her singing and cleaning the house. Anyways, the little time skip. This is all back then. So this is like back where like 1888 or something like that. So yeah. This is basically also a story time from the freaking, yeah. Plus, I cannot believe it, they are starting to put advertisements now. Again, I'm also sad. So this will be a short time skip. Peace, y'all. I'll read like chapter 23, but it's not of her singing. Because, guys, I don't sing. I sing a little bit, but I don't sing. I'm too shy to sing in front of everyone. But, yeah, anywho. Let's go ahead and read chapter 21 since I skipped 20. So anyways, excuse me. So welcome to the first official lesson of folk dancing. Thankfully, Miss Evans at school booked this dance studio for us twice a week, Mondays and Fridays, so we can practice here instead of a half-demolished school building. How far? Now, now, do we have any questions so far? Rose looked around the large dance studio at everyone, their eyes boring into her own. What sort of dances are we going to be doing? Kier, Health, whatever last name, raised his hand pressingly. Good question, Kier. To be honest, I have no clue. Whatever I feel like teaching you. I will teach you guys a bunch as well as a bunch of historical backgrounds of the dances. And maybe we can perform them to people. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop rambling. That's what I should do. Anyways, Rose finished, somewhat lamely, an awkward smile plastered on her face. I'm probably the worst person to teach you guys this, but here I am. What are we going to be learning in this lesson? Rufus asked, his arm casually snaked around Mara's waist, holding her tight against his side. Volksspiel. Huh? Everyone else stared blankly at her. Volksspiel. It translates directly from Afrikaans as folk games, and then into folk dance, Rose explained. Volksspiel was the brainchild of Dr. S.H. Palliser, who was visiting Sweden in 1915. Back in my day. Okay, anyways, with a friend to become more proficient in capurtry. Very big fancy words you gotta use on me, huh, Doc? I need to show this to my freaking history teacher. Maybe he can translate these big words to normal human words. Anyways, continuing. After finishing their day's work, they met with other young people in their representative countries' national dress to practice their folk dancing and singing. Back in South Africa, Pellissier translated 4 Swedish dances and taught them to the pupils at the Afrikaans High School in Boston, where he was deputy headmaster. During a Sunday school picnic on the farm, how you say that, near Boshoff, they performed the dances for the first time. The picnic became known as Folkspiel. With the help of the Redding Bond, an organization which was established to assist poor Afrikaners after the Boer War, groups of dancers called layers were established throughout the country. Yada 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 yada, and dance stuff. Rose finished, and while it is very simple dance, I thought it might be a good one to start with. Rose paused to count the numbers of members currently standing in front of her. Then noticed there was one extra girl in the group. This particular dance is between a male and a female dancing together, but as there is an extra lady here, she gestures to Kaya, whatever how you say your name, who smiled warmly back. I will dance as a male and wear traditional male clothes for this particular dance, and I'll be dancing with Konnichiwa here. She went over to her laptop, which was currently stationed on a table and hooked up to a projector hanging from the roof just above a whiteboard. You guys can go get chairs to sit on, she added without looking up. The sound of chairs being dragged across the floor was heard as everyone went to go get chairs. Once Rose looked up again, everyone was sitting in chairs and facing the whiteboard. Nodding to herself, she pressed play on the video as she queeked up on her laptop. So I will try and load this video up. I will not play the whole thing. I will play half of it. If it loads. It really depends. Phone's slow. That's my dog. And that's basically the dance. Not the whole thing, but that's like half of it. It's a long video. I think it's like 13 minutes. I'm not too sure. Anyways, continuing. I'll get a friend to play the piano for us in the future, Rose said as soon as the video ended. Everyone's attention snapped back to her when she spoke. Excuse me, Konichi. I don't know how to say this. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna try my best. I do not know how to say that. If you guys do, please let me know. I'll try my best. I know I'm gonna suck. Sorry if this is what you do. I'm sorry. Anyways, we sayo so my elk give all tails. I don't know. Can't tell that's like gibberish, Japanese, or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, I know it looks quite to do, but seeing as I only met you guys the last lesson, I have no idea where your capabilities in dance lie. Anyways, any questions? No? Then let's do this. Time skip. Locking the door behind her, Rose dragged herself up the stairs to her flat her flat carrying laptop. What? Her flat laptop carrying. What? Okay, so I'm gonna rephrase this. She's dragging herself up on the stairs and carrying her laptop in its bag, wanting to flop down on her bed and lie there for all eternity. Kicking her shoes off, she proceeded into the living room, where she found the others huddled around something. Conversation in low voices. She plopped her laptop gently on the sofa and walked over to the cats to see what's got them so interested. "What are you guys looking at?" Rose asked. For an answer, Eloise picked it up gently and showed it to Rose, not saying a word as he did so. He handed her a feather, but not just any feather. It was different to a pigeon or a seagull's feather that usually littered about the streets. The feather was long, approximately as long as your standard 30-centimeter ruler. It was pure white, with no imperfections to be seen. The feather itself looked clean and fluffy, like clouds, yet it felt sharp and pointed to the touch at the tip of it, as did the quill end. Turning it over slightly, Rose held it up to the open window the window that was flooded with golden rays of sunlight, and found that the feather glittered slightly, as if small, don't know how to say that, pearls were embedded within it. Sorry guys, I had a pause there. My mom needed me. I'm so sorry. But if you do not know what this feather means, I'm not going to spoil it, but it is literally the only male angel you see in Black Butler. And I'll give you a hint. He is an enemy. He is the villain of one of the villains of Black Butler, just to let you guys know. He's not in the first season, but he might be in the other seasons. No. Okay. Anyway. Continuing, do you know what this feather came from? Where this feather came from? Rose asked them, thrusting the feather towards slightly. Claude and Sebastian shivered slightly as the feather came close to them. Angel. Claude muttered out of disgust. Out in a disgust face, determinedly turned away from it, just like it was some contagious virus that infected demons. I thought that disgusting holy creature was killed, Sebastian mumbled. I myself have seen to it. That is, it was exterminated like a vermin it is. Ash? Angela? I never know what name to call them, Rose asked. Could they have been behind the reason you are cats? I believe that would be safe as to assume so, William stiffly said. Though I don't know why the angel must bring us reapers into the mix. We have always kept out of their business and stayed neutral for as long as we have existed. The angel in question has multiple forms, my lord, one of them being Angela Blank, the one who took over the cult we were sent to investigate, the one where Grell decided to join us. The angel is also Ash Landers, the male form that burned half of London and caused Pluto to go berserk, Sebastian explained to his master, looking down at the boy, cat beside him. Why didn't I know about this? Eloise demanded. Because, Your Highness, you hadn't reclaimed your position as Aeltrancy yet, and by then you didn't make quite a contact with me quite yet, Claude said in his usual monotone voice, gazing intently at a spider that was crawling across the window. I do remember getting a lot of customers at the time of those events. Undertaker smiled widely at the thought. But there were a lot of overtime then. Ronald groaned at the painful memory of the extra work that took place at the time. Why me? But look at those ugly wenches and swans were painted in the magnificent royal color known as red. Grow winked, his shark-like teeth revealed as he smiled. Well, Rose said, drawing attention to the group to herself, I think I know who turned you guys into cats. So guys, I think this video is already way too long. I'm trying to make my videos really short. I'm sorry, this is just one chapter. I'm gonna go ahead and 20 and 21. Basically, I already explained that 20 was basically her singing and cleaning. That's it. And also the part in the past where I do not read. 1, because it's very long, and 2, because it's just them basically looking for CLI. I don't think it's important to read. But if you do want to read the story, you guys can find it. If you want a more specific, you know where you can specifically find it. I found this story on Wattpad, obviously, and it's basically a box of kittens. Look it up and you'll find it. Anyways, guys, I has to go, but again, announcement at the end of the video. Let's go to the announcement. Hello, everyone. It's your girl Leslie. I know it's dark. This camera is kind of bad. The other record. Anyways, guys, I gotta let you know we might have a new friend soon because I have a fish tank. Oh my god. I cleaned it. It looks a little bit cleaner. I might re-clean it as soon as I get a fish. So, be excited. Also, I got a little new friend here. He's my new piggy bank. And I'm a creeper, Mexican creeper. I don't know what it looks like. Okay. And then also, I am going to post a video, another one soon. It'll be a compilation video of all my cosplay videos that's been like there for a couple weeks or months that I really want to post on this channel again. Because I made a couple compilation of my videos that have been for a while. I made a lot more cosplays. So I want you guys to see it as well if you don't have TikTok, if you don't have much social media, and you only have YouTube. So I want you guys to be able to see my content as well. So you will probably see it soon. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more animating videos. Please, guys, let me know if you want me to do another series. Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, bye and peace.